Hi everyone, welcome. I wanted to say hi and thank you for being on our email list. Thank you for being in our community. We love creating content and offers for you guys, and it's so cool to see everyone excited and interacting. And we read every email that gets sent to us, so we really appreciate you just being here with us on our journey and learning music with us. So I wanted to talk about a couple things quickly today. I wanted to talk about what I think are the 4 most important things for learning improvisation. So this is from my over 12 years of working with students, from amateur to professional musicians, learning how to improvise. And I also wanted to talk about what's in our exciting new improv membership. So here are the 4 things that I think are most important for learning improvisation. So the first thing is listening. So if you want to learn how to improvise or be more creative, you need to be listening to music that you enjoy. You need to be listening to your favorite artists, your favorite solos, or just things that inspire you. There's really no getting around listening. I think our ear is the most important tool that we have for creating music. So the second thing is learning the theory. Like I said, I think listening is paramount. The theory comes kind of after things are being created, and learning theory gives us a tool for how to be able to access what we want to play. But it's so important to get our ear activated and listening. And then the theory is really important for learning what are modes, what are these skills, like what can I do, how should I approach a solo. If I have a solo, if I want to play at my retirement home gig, if someone calls me up on the bandstand, or I want to attend a blues jam, or maybe you just want to get more creative for jamming out with your friends or by yourself with a backing track, whatever. So theory. So the third thing, I made a little list to make sure I didn't forget anything because these are really important. The third thing is community. And this is something that I did. So I went to Oberlin and IU and I did 2 double majors. I did jazz saxophone and classical clarinet. And at both these schools, I was playing with people and kind of just in a community of other learners and people that were trying to do the same thing. And that was so motivating and inspiring. So community and surrounding yourself with people who are trying to do the same thing is so important. And I know we have people kind of in different areas. Maybe you're in a more rural area or somewhere where there's not like a lot of musicians around. And you can still come up with plenty of awesome things to do by yourself. I mean, gosh, with technology these days, there's backing tracks, there's everything. And that's kind of what I'm going to talk about that I created in my improv membership, is this community of people trying to do the same thing as you, keeping you motivated. That's so important for your growth and just learning music. You really need that community and people around you. The fourth thing that is also, I mean, they're all important, is having a mentor or a teacher, someone who is better than you or more advanced at the thing you're trying to do in the moment. You need to be around someone who is a step above you, right? You need that to be able to grow. You need someone to be able to learn from. So sometimes people find that in maybe you're taking private improv lessons, or maybe you have a teacher that knows improv and inspires you, but you absolutely need to have someone who is a step above you in what you're doing in some form of mentorship. If you don't have that, this has been my experience with my students and people that have come to me, you'll hit a block of how far you can grow. And that could be someone that's mentoring you, and maybe it's a musician in your big band that's giving you lessons, but it needs to be some sort of regular mentorship, learning happening from someone who is just kind of a step above you or many steps above you to get where you're going. Okay, so that brings me to the improv membership that I created that I'm super excited about. So you might have seen that Amanda and I had a longer improv 6-week course that is going super well. We're kind of in the middle of that, by the way. And a lot of people in that course are people that have worked with me before and are making a ton of progress. But I realize a lot of you might not have worked with me in kind of a one-on-one context before, or maybe the improv course price point was a little expensive for people, or maybe you just need to kind of see more of what I do and kind of trust me and see that you can have that improv transformation for yourself before you sign up for anything. So I created this thing called the Improv Academy. What it is, it's a monthly membership. It's $37 a month. And you get 2 live master classes with me on topics that, well, we're going to do a poll, but I also pick topics that I think are really important for everyone's growth, like musical modes, chord progressions, jazz rhythms, jazz styling, Latin jazz, how to like get gigs, how to find people to play with, how to read lead sheets. These are all things that I talk about in the live classes that I'm actually doing with that more expensive improv course right now, which is going super great. You also get a tune of the month. So April's tune of the month, which will be sent on the 20th of this month, is Blue Nile. So we're celebrating Women's History Month. Blue Nile was actually written by the harpist Alice Coltrane, who's actually the wife of the saxophone player John Coltrane. It's a really cool blues tune called Blue Nile that I love. And so you're going to learn how to improvise on that and then be able to play on any blues, really, because what we're going to learn is that once you learn one blues, you kind of know how to play on them all in terms of the form. So the tune of the month with tutorial videos, and we're also going to be talking about that in our live master classes. You get personal one-on-one attention from me also. So in addition to the tune of the month, you also get personalized feedback from me. So if you want to make a video of you playing the tune, if you just have any question that comes up in your improvisation, I'm going to be offering you personalized feedback. So that's from anyone who signs up for our community. As the Improv Academy goes really big, I probably won't be able to offer that. So if you sign up now, you can get that personal feedback from me, comments on your video, on your playing, if we like grow to like 100 or something. I'm not gonna be able to do that. So this is kind of like a one-time thing just for you guys watching this video. The other thing we're gonna do is we've also partnered with Chris Howes from Creative Strings Academy, who's an amazing jazz award-winning, like downbeat, Grammy nominee jazz violinist, and he's giving us free access to his classes just for people in our Improv Academy and Woodwind Academy. So we had 5 classes actually this month that were all amazing. There was 2 play-along classes, and I've had members like emailing me raving about how awesome it was, you know, because I'm great and I think you can learn a lot from me, but it's really cool to get different perspectives as well. That's all part of the learning improv journey. So we had classes we had play-along classes, we had like an EFT tapping class, we had like a performance anxiety class, we had like a nourishing the nervous system class, tons of stuff. There was like a folk fiddling class. And these are great because my Improv Academy is open for all instruments. We have, actually right now, we even have a harp player signed up, so that's really cool. And if you didn't know this about me, my first instrument was actually violin. I did violin, piano, and then the woodwinds. So I really love working with a whole variety of different instruments. So I'm really excited about the Improv Academy. I think it's an amazing deal, an amazing opportunity. I would love to help you guys with your improv. I know so many of you have been emailing me, and we try to respond to all the emails. Like I said, we read all of them, but we literally cannot get through everyone's question. So the Improv Academy is the place for you if you're any level of musician and you just want to be able to play more creatively, learn how to improvise kind of in a chill environment, but still kind of have accountability, optional assignments you can do, and a community of other people with you. I think you'll have a great time in the Improv Academy. I'm super excited about it. And also, I know some of you have been with us for a while. If you want to hear videos of me playing and improvising, I'll link those down below as well. I think it's super important when you're finding a teacher or someone that you're going to study with or purchase a program from, that they are able to do the thing that they are telling you they're going to teach you to do. So I'm going to link to videos of me playing clarinet and sax so you can check it out and see that I know what I'm talking about. Some other things about me, if you haven't known me that long. So I'm an international touring jazz and classical artist. I've toured in Aruba with my husband who plays piano. I've toured in New York. I was recognized by Wynton Marsalis. I won an award from him at Jazz at Lincoln Center for playing that was inspirational and inspiring. So I received an award from him. I also have degrees from IU and Oberlin Conservatory. I'm teaching at 2 universities here in California. I'm teaching music appreciation, applied clarinet and saxophone lessons. And I'm probably going to be teaching some other things next quarter too, because they keep giving me more classes. And I'm going to be an invited soloist with the wind ensemble, the professional slow wind ensemble, actually. I'm going to be doing that in September, so I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be doing some solo jazz clarinet. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to improvisation, and I would love to help you. So let me know if you have any questions. I'll link videos of my playing below, and I'd love to see you take advantage of this deal and work with me. And thanks so much for watching this. Thanks for being in our community. I hope I get the chance to work with you. I'd love to help you be able to improvise and just feel really creative and awesome. So thanks so much.